So it's all heating up down in Melbourne for the men's singles Australian Open. So I'm going to have a look at the fourth round matches that took place and the players that went through to the quarterfinals, give my reaction, and then I'm also going to give my semi-final predictions. So let's get into this. Okay, so let's have a look at those fourth round matches again. So Djokovic beat Manarino, that was the other night, no surprise there. Fritz beat Tsitsipas. I actually had Tsitsipas down for that one, but Fritz has been playing phenomenally well this tournament. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes all the way, to be honest. He's striking the ball beautifully. So I got that one wrong. Got Djokovic right. Sinner Kachanov, I had Sinner for that and he went through. Pretty solid win for Sinner. He's pacing himself nicely. He's not like winning 6-love, 6-love, 6-love or anything like that. Good plan on his part. He doesn't want to burn himself out. The three most important matches are coming up. Rublev and Diminor, I had Rublev for that, and yeah, he came through, but Diminor could have easily pipped that. Two beautiful tie breaks, very close. Rublev very strong in the end, 6-3, 6-love, final two sets. Was very tired after the match, so that will probably prove costly against Sinner. But let's see. Rublev's a flamboyant, interesting guy. I love watching him play, but yeah, Sinner's very, very strong. I mean, seeded 4 and 5, I mean, you couldn't get further than that in terms of a matchup. Kazo and Hurkacz, I had Hurkacz for that. He's come through. I don't really know much about Kazo. Hurkacz has been around for a wee while now, he's a very solid player. Borg and Medvedev, I had Medvedev for that. Pretty easy win. Zverev and Norrie, I had Zverev for that. Went all the way. So Zverev could be a little bit tired for the Alcaraz match, because Alcaraz obviously hasn't played as many sets as Zverev. But that should be interesting. I mean, Zverev can definitely beat Alcaraz, no doubt about it. But yeah, really looking forward to that. Kecmanovic and Alcaraz, I had Alcaraz for that. Pretty solid win, 6-4, 6-4, 6-love. Nothing surprising there. So I got all of them right apart from Fritz Tsitsipas. I had Tsitsipas to go through there. So yeah, I did pretty well. I did disastrously bad on the women's side, however. I got nearly all my picks wrong. Women's side's been very unpredictable. Men's side, a lot easier to predict. So looking forward to these quarterfinals, guys. So we've got Djokovic, Fritz, Sinner, Rublev, Hurkacz, Medvedev, and Zverev, Alcaraz. For the first pick, Djokovic, Fritz, I've got Djokovic will probably win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fritz came through. To be honest, Djokovic apparently has a wrist problem. Fritz has been playing absolutely stunning this tournament. He did take him to 5 sets in a previous Australian Open, and yeah, wouldn't be surprised at all. Going to have a look at the wee head-to-heads in a minute. Sinner Rublev, I've got to pick Sinner for that. Hurkacz Medvedev, I've got to pick Medi for that. Alcaraz Zverev, I've got to pick Alcaraz for that. Right, I'll fill in my chart in a wee second, but let's have a quick look at their head-to-heads. Right, so the first head-to-head, Djokovic, Taylor Fritz. 8-love, guys, 8-love. Complete domination there. And I think they are all on hard courts. Well, 3 clay courts, sorry. But all the recent ones have been on hard. The one I want to focus on is the 2021 Aussie Open, which went to 5 sets, and Fritz won the 3rd and 4th set, 6-3, 6-4. Djokovic won the 5th, 6-2, but yeah, I mean, 6-3, 6-4 to win his 2 sets is pretty damn good if you ask me. And then he probably just got tired in the 5th. But I don't think it'll be the same Fritz this year. A different Fritz has turned up this year, I think. So, really looking forward to that. Djokovic should statistically win it, but yeah, I'm praying for a great match. Fritz get off to a good start. If he wins the first set, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So yeah, I would say Fritz has to win the first set. Okay, let's have a look at the Sinner Rublev. Sinner's 4-2 ahead against Rublev. He's won their last 2 matches. They've played 3 on hard, and he's won the last 2. Rublev won their very first match, which was indoor hard. But yes, Sinner's been improving all the time. He's really upped his game the last couple of years. So Sinner for that. Hurkacz, Medvedev. Hurkacz is actually leading the head-to-head, which surprised me. Let's have a look at their previous games. Grass, hard, grass. So they've played on grass and hard only. Hurkacz has won their last 2 meetings. One was on hard. He's beaten them at a Grand Slam. He beat him at Wimbledon, but that was grass. Still a Grand Slam though. It's a 5-set. The last 2 matches they played were just 2 sets. He won in 2 sets. So they haven't played a 5-set match since 2021 at Wimbledon. Anyway, I've got a funny feeling this could go to 5 sets. They're both playing really good tennis just now. Both physically similar players. Similar styles. Yeah, should be a good match. It'll be 4 or 5 sets. I don't think one of them will win it in straights. So it should be close. And then, so I'm still going to go with Medvedev, however, on that. He's still going to be my pick. And then finally we have Zverev and Alcaraz. Again, I'm surprised of the head-to-head. Zverev's won ahead, 4-3. Let's have a look at their history. Hard, clay, hard. So they've only played on hard and clay, no grass. Zverev won their last meeting on hard, which is the Nitto ATP Finals. Carlos won their last Grand Slam meeting in the US Open, and he beat him convincingly, 6-3, 6-2, 6-4. So yeah, should be a really interesting match. I've got to give it to Carlos though, based on current form. I mean, Zverev had that ankle injury at Roland Garros, but he has seemed to recover pretty well since then. But still, I don't think he's getting there. He's about, I would say he's about 85-90% of the player he was back then, but probably take another 6 months, I reckon, before he's fully back to the form that he had before the ankle injury. So I'm going to give it to Alcaraz this time. But Zverev, we know what Zverev's like. He can come up with wild shots. He can blast players off the court. He's very strong. Hits the ball very hard into the corners. And he runs towards the net. He plays those charging shots, running towards the net and stuff like that. So I love his style. I love the shots he plays. Should be a great match. Got to give it to Carlos though, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'll go for Carlos on that. So let's go back and fill in my little chart. Right, so here's my picks filled into my little chart here. So Hurkacz, Medvedev, I've got Medvedev. Zverev, Alcaraz, I've got Alcaraz. Djokovic, Fritz, Djokovic. Sinner, Rublev, Sinner. So my 2 semi-finals will be Djokovic, Sinner, and Medvedev, Alcaraz. Seeded 1, 2, 3 and 4 guys. No surprise there really. So look forward to the matches. Hopefully I'll get some live streams up very soon. Please like and subscribe, support the channel. We'll have a live stream up soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. SportsView 24/7. And I'll see you on the next video.